Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my February 2019 monthly favorites. There's probably not going to be a ton of stuff I talk about this month because, as some of you who follow me on other social media may know, my husband and I are working on planning our wedding, which is in a couple months. So all of my time and energy and extra money has gone towards wedding stuff, so I haven't really had time to experience or try new things that cost money. So the first thing I want to talk about is my indie author spotlight. For this month's spotlight, I want to talk about Paragon, an Icon story by Riley Toone. And I'm not completely finished with it just yet. I have about an eighth of the book to go, but so far I really like it, and I can say this has been a really enjoyable book. Now, Paragon is basically about a young man named Hunter who is part icon or like superhero and part villain. And it's about him growing up with this sort of split bloodline and about his time at Purgatory Academy, which is where young icons are trained. And of course he has this back and forth struggle between if he's going to become an icon or a heroic person or if he's going to become a villain. And again, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't exactly know how it ends, but we are really getting up to the climax of the book. So I'm pretty excited to finish it and see what's going to happen and what he's going to choose. So if you can't see the cover, there it is. Unfortunately, I don't have a traditional or like a mainstream favorites book for this month because the current book that I'm reading is actually a really long self-help book and I'm not very far into it, so I don't want to like say that it's a favorite because I haven't even really scraped the surface of it, so I don't know if it's a favorite yet. So there's no traditional book this month, unfortunately. So my next favorite for the month of February is a movie, which I watched on Netflix, and that movie is called Equals. I believe it came out in 2016, and it stars Kristen Stewart and Nicholas Hoult, and this is sort of I guess it's considered a utopia, where human emotion has been cured, so no one feels anything. They don't feel happiness, they don't feel sadness, they don't feel love, they don't feel fear, pain, any of that. And we realize that these two characters are actually starting to feel emotions, and if you are one of those people that has emotions, you're considered sick. They basically try to suppress your emotions until you inevitably become so overcome with them that you kill yourself. Yeah. And of course, they're also trying to come up with a cure for emotions so that people don't have to deal with it and that everyone is considered equal. The two characters that are experiencing emotions fall in love. They realize that having emotion isn't a sickness or a defect, it's actually how humans are supposed to be, and that by suppressing them, the government is actually using it as like a control mechanism. So they try to rebel against the system, and stuff happens. I'm not going to get into any spoilers or anything like that. But the reason I really liked this movie, it's not like 100% amazing, 5 stars, nothing wrong with it kind of story, because I did have plenty of questions about the world before all of this happened and what's going to happen to the characters after, how it ends. But what I realized is that it's not really about the world in general. It's definitely about the human experience. It's a movie about connection and allowing yourself to feel emotion and all kinds of other stuff that don't really have to do with the greater picture. So I think I'd probably give it 4 out of 5 stars because I really loved it and it has stuck with me since I watched it, and I actually ended up watching it again because I wanted to see if I had missed any details and stuff the first time around, which I did, but it still left me with some questions, so it's not perfect, but I really, really enjoyed this movie. So my next, and I guess final favorite for the month of February is Bones Coffee. You guys can see that. God dang it, that smells freaking good. So Bones Coffee is a brand that I discovered through advertising on Facebook, and it's one of the few, very few, products I have ever purchased from seeing an ad on social media, and I can plainly say that it was the branding and the packaging that caught my attention. So I ended up buying I think it was like a 6-piece sampler pack or something like that, and the only ones left are this little gingerbread man one and Rest in Peace, which is their decaf, unflavored kind. I don't know if you guys can see, but like, look at these little images on the packages, and each flavor or variety has these cute little themed skeleton images on them, and that I'm not ashamed to say, is what drew me into the brand. There is a flavor called S'more Time, which is s'mores flavored, and it has like a skeleton and Sasquatch and some other characters sitting around a campfire, and I had to try it. I freaking love s'mores, and it wrapped me up. And I'm not sponsored by these guys. My enthusiasm is all my own. I'm not getting anything from it, but that would be nice because I definitely want to try other flavors. And the cool thing is that they're not just cute packaging and the coffee is garbage. Like, the coffee tastes really good. Like I said, I think I had 6 different flavors, and so far I have loved every single flavor. They've all been very tasty, and the only one that I've yet to try is the decaf, but I'll get there. And so I would definitely recommend them to coffee lovers, which bookish people tend to be coffee likers and lovers. So if you get a chance, definitely try the sampler pack, because I'm not sure how many cups this thing makes, like in a full coffee pot, because I use single serve, and the single serve lasts a long time. So I guess that's it. I mean, this was a pretty short video, but like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of time or extra money to try new things that aren't free or cheap, because everything has been like day job, writing, and wedding. That has been my life right now. So hopefully next month I will have some more favorites, maybe some new stuff, or just more things to talk about in general. Maybe I'll have another movie. Hopefully I have some more books and shows to talk about. But yeah, guess that's it. If you have tried or seen or read or whatever, anything in this video, definitely let me know in the comments what you thought. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy watching favorites videos like this, because I plan on doing more in the future. If you'd like to follow me on other social media, all of the links will be below in the description, as well as a link to my self-published novel, Blood of Fire, which is available in paperback and on Kindle through Amazon. So until next time, see ya!